I'm going to roll right into training, and I'm going to dive right into my topic, which is customer acquisition, because really no one makes any money in ACN until one becomes customer qualified. So let me talk to you guys more about customer acquisition. Let's help you start making money today. So if you have a notebook and a pen, make sure you take some notes here. So first and foremost, our goal over the next 24 hours as you get started is we want to help you get paid and we want to help you get promoted as soon as possible. And to do so, to earn your first promotion, which is customer qualified, the sooner we can help you get that done, the sooner you're putting yourself in a position to start making money in the compensation plan. No one makes any money in ACN until one becomes customer qualified. And not only that, but you're not going to miss any bonuses as you start to build a team. When you are customer qualified and your team members become customer qualified, you make referral bonuses. So here are some of your customer sources. Here's where some of your customers will come from. Number one, who did you show the business to? The opportunity was not for them. What we have found is people are more likely to be your customer after they see a presentation. Second customer sources, who do you do business with? Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at your checking account, look at your credit card statements. I want to encourage you guys to do this. Look at what type of small businesses do you support? Who do you frequently visit? I really believe in the value of doing business with people that do business with me. So to give you a couple of ideas, my insurance agent, loved the guy, showed him the business. He said it wasn't for him, politely declined at the end of the presentation. But when I said, Matt, we've been your customer for a few years now. Could you support our small business and be our customer? He gladly said yes. And Matt became 5 cell phone customers to this day after 6 years. Now, respectfully, let me also say this. If Matt told me no, Matt would have gotten the boot, respectfully. Because there are other insurance agents that would probably love my business and would probably understand that mutual respect of doing business with people that do business with you. So look at who do you spend money on, and those could be some great customers right there. Your third customer source is friends and family, but there's a certain approach. It's called favor, why, help, try. And for those of you that are taking notes, write this down. I want you to go after this training, go to youtube.com and search favor, help, try customer acquisition approach. Or you can even just type favor, help, try Susie Potter. The reason being is because we have a certain approach where it's really about leading with humility, asking for that support. It's not really about trying to sell. Yes, we're trying to obviously acquire customers, but believe it or not, but people want to support you. You know, don't guilt them into buying things from you. It's not like they don't need this stuff. They need this stuff. But what makes you stand out? It's your relationship. So Susie Potter, she's a regional vice president in ACN. And Susie's done phenomenal for herself. She's built a team of over 11,000 customers. But Susie alone, just one, and guys, you wouldn't know on Zoom. Okay, you wouldn't know on Zoom. But Susie might be small, but she is mighty. She's like all of 4'7", okay? This beautiful blonde lady, 4'7". She has over 400 personal customers. 400 personal customers. Her husband has like 250 himself. He's also a team member in ACN. So a lot of people always ask, Susie, how did you do it? How did you get 650 people to say yes to being your customer? How many of you guys would want to know how she did it? She mastered the approach, favor, why, help, try. So much so that I asked Susie to make a 3-minute video, literally teaching you and I word for word exactly what she says. How many of you guys wouldn't mind spending 3 minutes to learn what she says? So in that YouTube video, search for Susie Potter. You can search some keywords here, favor, help, try, Susie Potter, and you'll find that 3-minute video. Do yourselves a favor and watch that video. But your most important customer source is yourself. I couldn't stress that enough. Here's why it's really important to be your own customer. Naturally, you'll train yourself through the process. So through your own personal experience, you're going to know customers' expectation. You know, you got to inspect what you expect, right? So by becoming your own customer, you're naturally training yourself and you're better prepared so you can share from personal experience, which brings me to the second point, your belief about how simple it was, how easy it was to go out and refer services or navigate through your website and talk about the services. Your belief and your authenticity will come through naturally by becoming your own customer. And then get this, you also make money on your own services. See, 9 years ago, all I kept thinking about was, I'm going to pay these bills anyway. I might as well make a percentage off of it. So look at your own services and be your own customer. Be on your own side, be on your own team, and be your own customer. So when we talked about that very first promotion, right? We want to get you paid and we want to get you promoted. What I'm referencing is helping you get this promotion done right here. Customer qualified. You could do it one of two ways. You can either refer 3 services that add up to 7 points or 2 services that add up to 12 points. Once you've accomplished that, you've earned your first direct deposit. And guess what? Your story is in the making. And for those of you that, have heard about facts tell, but stories sell, for those of you that haven't heard about that, let me tell you how really real it is. It's really real. Your people, your friends, your family members, you will have people that say, Lance, have you made any money on that business thing that you tried to talk to me about? And imagine you can actually respond back to them by saying, yeah, actually, in my first day, I got paid and I got promoted. Imagine your posture. How would you come across now? It's like, I did get paid and I did get promoted. Now you could take me serious. We want to help you create that story. And not only that, but here's what happens. When you become customer qualified within your first couple of days in ACN, you're creating a standard for yourself. You're creating a standard for your team. People do as we do, not as we say. This is a monkey see, monkey do business. So when you become customer qualified sooner than later, when your team starts to grow, here's what happens. You will have team members that say, hey, Christy, what did you do in your first day in ACN? What did you do in your first week in ACN? And imagine you can set that tone for your organization, your future team. And imagine you, by your example, it just starts to duplicate naturally. It makes a big impact in your team. So lead by example, you guys. Take it by the bullhorn and get yourself promoted. So become customer qualified as soon as possible. Get paid and get promoted. So once you are customer qualified, you don't have to stop there. You can keep referring services. The neat thing about our compensation plan is there's no limit on how much money you want to make in upfront bonuses. So you can keep referring services. When you get yourself to 5 services and 10 points, now your bonus went from $75 to $200, and every 3 services and 6 points after that is another $200. All the details of our compensation plan is shared at Friday Night Leadership. Friday Night Leadership is an advanced leadership class. There's no cost for you to attend. The only thing you need to do to help yourself to get an invitation to leadership is become customer qualified. So set yourself a goal to do that before this Friday so you can get your personal invitation to leadership. Continue to sharpen your axe. Come with like-minded people. This is an amazing event for you to continue to learn how to grow your ACN business. So this next screen here, you guys, I don't want you to get overwhelmed, okay? I want you to look at the screen and don't even think like, oh my goodness, this is supposed to be a part-time business. How am I supposed to know all this stuff? The only reason why I'm showing you this screen is just so you know you have a buffet of services to offer people. You're not limited to just one thing. Like, let's say you're talking to your friend Amy about identity theft protection and she changes her mind. Well, you can always talk about her cell phone service. You could talk to her about her gas or electric bill. You're not limited to just referring one service. So this is not a one size fits all. Your opportunity is limitless, and everyone is a customer. So today, I want you to know this though. Before you try to spread yourself too thin and dive into all these services, what I would recommend you personally is focus on our top 4 most simple and lucrative services. ID Seal, which is identity theft protection, Zoom Energy, which is natural gas and electricity, Vivid Smart Home Systems, home security and automation, and Flash Mobile, which is our wireless product. These 4 services are the most simple and lucrative services. In some cases, doesn't cost any money for someone to be a customer. In other cases, you don't need to be the expert. It's about you delegating your effort to the expert. Now, for time purposes tonight, I am not going to be going through these services and teaching you that. However, what I would recommend each and every single one of you to do is get back to your leader after you got your ACN ID number and everything. Get back to your leader and ask them for your personal invitation to the next workshop, the next kickoff party. See, my team, for example, I do a workshop on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays. Your team might be a little different, whether you're working with a different regional vice president or whomever, they might have different days. An example for my team, we do it on Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And that's where I actually spend time teaching you guys how to use your website, how to sign up for services, how to enroll yourself as a service, as a customer. So get back to the person that you're working with and ask them specifically, when is the next workshop? I need my invitation. All right. So, but those 4 services are our most simple services. The one thing I do want to elaborate on with one of the service is Zoom Energy. Zoom Energy, XOOM, is where we sell gas and electricity service. Now, it's neat because it doesn't matter where you live. I'm in Dallas, Texas, Miranda's in Tennessee, Peter Walton's in Florida. Does not matter where you live and if we do or don't sell gas or electric in your particular area. If you have friends in other places, such as California, Connecticut, Delaware, DC, Georgia, Indiana, Kentucky, Maine, so on and so forth, in any or all of these 19 marketplaces, congratulations. As an independent business owner in ACN, you can acquire customers in any and all 19 markets that we sell energy in, regardless of where you live. So if it's hard for you, if you're stressing your eyeballs right now trying to make out this map, don't do that to your eyeballs. Write this website down, acncompass.com/energy. acncompass.com/energy. If you go to that website, you can actually download this map for yourself and you can get to memory jogging of, hey, who do I know in Pennsylvania? Who do I know in Rhode Island? Who do I know in Texas? These are all the areas that we sell gas and or electricity in. So as I wrap up here, remember my mantra is to help you become customer qualified. You can refer 3 services that add up to 7 points or 2 services that add up to 12 points. In many cases, you might end up just being these services from your own home, which means you can get qualified just from your own services. Lead by example, lead from the front. Any services you could become your own customer of is a great learning opportunity. So it could be a mix and match of services, does not have to be all the same thing. Let's say you got Vivint Home Security for yourself and your spouse signed up for Identity Theft Protection, the annual plan. Congratulations, you're qualified. Let's say you and your mom did a quarterly plan ID seal and your cousin became an electric customer. Congratulations, you are customer qualified. Maybe you transferred your cell phone service over to Flash Mobile and you also got Vivint Home Security for yourself. Congratulations, you are customer qualified. So you can mix and match services, but look at your own household. You'd be surprised how many you can find, how much gold you have at your own home. So my call to action here is let's help you create your story. Remember what I mentioned earlier, facts tell, but stories sell. Set the standard for your future team. I know you all probably want to build a big team, right? You want to lead by example, set yourself that story, become customer qualified soon. And then also after that, maybe you might want to pinpoint what are your 5 services that you can acquire right away and make that $200 bonus. Position yourself to start making money on our compensation plan as you build a team. Remember, no one makes any money in ACN until one becomes customer qualified. And then there's a promotion on the table that you're going to learn more about. I'm not going to elaborate onto it, but if you became an executive team leader within your first 30 days in business, there's a minimum of a $500 bonus. So how you go about that is by building a team. So the individual that's actually going to train after me is going to share with you guys more about how to successfully launch your business into a rocket fast start and how to start building a team. Who should you talk to? What do I say in a conversation? What would my approach be like? So as this individual starts to train, make sure you start taking some notes because you're going to want to talk to people. Like naturally, you're just going to be so excited, but don't be caught up in the, what do I say? What do I say? Right? He's going to teach you literally word for word what to say.